Sean, your first taste of a Bristol derby, what was the key to that victory tonight?
Well, up until the final whistle, I thought it was tremendous. Great support. Credit to Bristol Rovers. I think their support was excellent for the away team, although it's in the same city. But scenes at the end are disgraceful. So it's just showing off a good victory for us, and that's what people will be talking about now, not the game. So what's happened is what we didn't want to happen, and the players are all disappointed as well. The game was played in a good spirit, competitive but not overzealous, and we wanted the supporters to act in the same manner, and unfortunately they didn't.
You've spoken a lot about the youth of your team. Did that affect at all the way you spoke to them before the game? It was always going to feel a little bit different for them tonight.
No, I can't. I can't tell them. All I said to them was that bigger games you've got to make better decisions. It'll come down. It won't come down to work rate and all that, because you have to work hard in the English league anyway. So it'll come to can you make good decisions under pressure when the atmosphere is a little bit not what you're used for, not what you're used to. And by and large, I thought we did. I thought the youngsters did really well. Credit to Bristol Rovers. I thought they came out second half and got a little bit closer to us, and we fell into a little bit of a trap, and we got a little bit over anxious, I think, and started just committed too many fouls. And we said at half time, they're going to score from a set play. They're a big team, and when you watch them, the games we've watched in their own league, they're a threat. So disappointed that we not just one, but we committed 2 or 3 fouls that I thought were. It was a bit silly, and that gave them an opportunity to put the ball in the box. And in this division, if you get the ball, on somebody's head, you can go anywhere. And unfortunately, went into the net. But we reacted really well. I thought we didn't let our heads drop, and I think they believe they'll score goals. Well, I know they believe they'll score goals. So it wasn't a case of doom and gloom. But we put a complete new back four out. With Jimmy playing as a right back, playing on the left side of defence, and Nicky Shorey coming in for his first game for a long time. So overall, I'm pleased with the attitude of the players. Not particularly pleased with the attitude of the supporters.
Jay Emmanuel-Thomas never ceases to amaze us. I mean, that goal tonight, have you ever seen him score a better one than that?
Yeah, I have actually. I have. Yeah, I have. No, he's somebody that you have to. You're playing him because of the things he can do, not the things he can't do. So if you concentrate on the things he can't do, then you'll never play him. So, we're trying to say to him, look, this is what you do, make sure you produce for us. And to be fair, he's produced every game we've played. And I think people will be surprised how hard he works off the ball. He's just a big, lanky, languid, that's his action, and he looks lazy. But he works hard in training, and I thought he worked extremely hard tonight.
Marlon Harewood came in for his first start. Has he been knocking on the door for a little while for that one?
Well, he's been, he's what he is. He's like Luke Carey, he's somebody that we wanted to change the dynamic of the group, and you can do that by bringing players in, but you can do that also by changing people's attitude and trying to establish a culture. And both Marlon and Lou were part of that plan. But he was unlucky not to score in the first half. I thought he held the ball up well and gave us a bit of a physical threat. Against a team that's has to play that way really in the second division, so it was a sensible move, and I thought he was excellent.
He eventually gave way for Sam Baldock. I mean, was it your intention, if everything went perfectly, not to use Sam at all tonight? No.
I'd said to him before. I said, look, I've got 3 strikers. I'm definitely going to start Marlon. It's just where I think Sam would be a better sub than Jay. I think it was tired legs. I think if I bring Sam's pace on, that was the thinking. But we spoke to him before and said, look, that's the idea. Marlon will last an hour, and then we can bring on a fresh pair of legs. And he'd be disappointed that he didn't get a chance. He had 1 or 2 just a yard away. Where he would have had a chance with the goalkeeper. But no, I'd say we've only got 3 strikers or out-and-out strikers, so it was just not too good an opportunity not to get Marlon up to speed or give him a taste of first team action, and also his experience in a big derby game was invaluable. Made him skipper, so I think that cool head would help as well.
And for Joe Bryan, a Bristol boy, to get the winning goal. Bobby Reid as well covered himself in glory tonight. What an occasion for the Bristol lads, because they really shone tonight.
Yeah, Joe's scored with his right foot, so I think that's the first. He's come back from, we were oohing and ahhing whether to bring him off as well, because he'd just come back to train. Because we've got now Stephen who can come on, but no, every time we look like we're going to, this happened a couple of times, every time should we think about taking him off, that person usually scores, so that's happened again. So pleased for him, and like I say, he's part of the future of the football club, so the more experience he gets, the better he'll be.
Okay, thank you.
So impressed with the way you started the game, Sean. Pass, and in local derbies, that's not easy to do. They stuck to the way you like them to play.
Yeah. We're not. Like I said before, I've never gone into any team and said you've got to pass. It's just, can you make good decisions on the ball? Can you give people options? And I thought we did. To be fair, I thought we were excellent. And half time probably, didn't come at a good time for us. And we needed that second goal as well. That would have given us a bit of a breathing space. But at 1-0. When you play in the English league, it's one set play, one corner, and you can be back on level terms, and that proved to be the case. So, but we rallied again, and then dug in at the last 5 or 6 minutes, which you have to do. When they bring the goalkeeper up for a corner, which was a scenario we actually practised on before the game this morning. We actually said, look, what happens if the goalkeeper comes up, because in their previous away game at Newport, he should have really scored. And so they're the little things that make a difference. Whether he scored or not, at least we were prepared for it.
Absolutely.
You're happy with the depth you got now, Sean? I know you were worried about the numbers, but you've made 5 changes tonight and still got performance. Yeah,
I think just financially, we've had to cut our cloth accordingly. So we've just brought in 2 short-term loans, which I think Jimmy showed his worth today. Coming in. Played left side, he's probably best position is right back, but he's, he got Player of the Year for me at Doncaster playing centre half, so I think his experience helps. He's a little bit tired now, and he was feeling his hamstring, which was a worry as well, because we only had Luke Carey on the bench. But no, we're not, because it is Bristol City. People put people look at us and think we're stronger than what we are. I think the players know what they need to do, and. It's just a process that we're starting, and the sooner we can get a few more wins at home like that, the better they'll be for it.
I just find quickly, Derek Williams had a hamstring, didn't he?
Yeah, he just
team up with Ireland, or
he's pulled out of Ireland. He just tweaked it at the end of training, so he's one of them. Unfortunate for him, but it's ironic, we let Liam go to Yeovil, and then the left-sided defender pulls up.
A lot of years ago, when this club were in financial difficulty, this competition came to their rescue with a win at Wembley. I haven't got close to it yet, but is it in your thinking that this is important competition this season?
Well, I think we haven't won a game, so in the league. So every game you play, you're trying to put building blocks on, and you have an opportunity in a big game with a big crowd. Against a team that's going to make it really difficult for you, so you can, regardless of the result, which is pleasing for us, but you're just trying to blood more players to say, look, can you play in this type of football? Can you make good decisions under pressure? And the more they do it, the better they'll be for it.
But would you see a realistic prospect?
No. I mean, the scenes at the end, you'd think we'd got promoted to the Championship. We got in the second round of the JPT Trophy. I mean, that's the shame of the whole thing. It's ridiculous.